Hi, welcome again to my video. As promised, this video is a continuation from my previous video in INE. I tried to make this video more like a vlog about what I did that day, including moving to the next city, which is Tottori. So I hope you enjoy it. So after I got back from INE, I decided to go straight to Amano Hashidate Viewland. It is a place where you can see the most famous view of Amano Hashidate, the glorious view of natural bridge across its bay. I also still have my Kodak Vision 250D from my visit to INE, so I decided to use it. To go to the viewpoint, there are actually two options, to use a cable car or a chairlift. The faster one is the chairlift, because I was racing against the clock, so I rode it even though it was quite scary. I like this photo. Even though I was afraid at the time while riding a chairlift, I'm glad that I took it. And here's the look of the cable car that took longer to get up there. So this spot is actually the best spot to view the natural bridge from above. Why does he pose like that, you ask? It's because they said if you look it upside down, the bridge actually looks like a path to the sky. And here's the last photo of my 250D roll. Then I loaded Avidity Uxie 200 film, which has already expired in 2010. I have reviewed this film before, and it's basically a Fujicolor Superia 200. It still gives an excellent result. You can see that the color is still vibrant. There's no color shift at all, and it is a very different look from Kodak Vision 250D. I love the green tint, as expected from Fujifilm stock, which can render a nice green color. I also love the small details from the houses at the bottom. The colorful roof really gives this photo a nice touch. Seeing more people line up to make this pose, I decided to also try it. Yeah, I didn't see the resemblance. So in this place, there are also a couple of attractions, and this is one of them. And of course, I had to take a photo of it. I love a good Ferris wheel photo, and this is one of the examples. Fujicolor is one of the few films that I've tested and proven to be usable during overcast weather like this. I didn't expect the result to be this good actually. And another one from different angle. I quite like this one. The result is also razor sharp, and this one too. And after spending less than 30 minutes, I went back to the bottom using the same chairlift, and then ran straight to the hotel to get my luggage, and then went back to the train station. Here, I waited for my train to Tottori, and I had to transit twice. And here's my first train, the same Kyoto Tango train that I took from Kyoto to Amano Hashidate. The first stop is Fukuchiyama. I waited for my next train here, and I still had time, I collected a train stamp here. My next train also feels luxurious and has a seat arrangement much like a Shinkansen. And I hope you enjoy the scenery along the way as much as I enjoyed it back then. I really love the scenery. I still can't believe that I finally took Japan train in the countryside, then passing through mountains and tunnels like this one. Now arriving at station for my next transit. This place is actually one of the famous destinations in Japan, located in Hyogo Prefecture. It is called Kinosaki Onsen. This place is famous for its many onsen places, and I hope someday I can explore this place and try the onsen. And this is the last train that would bring me straight to Tottori, a local train with seat arrangement like the usual commuter train in Tokyo. But in some of the cars, it also has a seat like this. The last hour of this train ride is the best train experience of my life because of the view. My video just doesn't do justice, but the view was magnificent. After 3.5 hours of train ride and transit, I finally arrived at Tottori. And then I found another train station stamp. This is the front of Tottori Station. It's pretty big and it's still raining outside. I went straight to my hostel to store my luggage. Then do a little photo walk in the rain.
Udah nyampe Tottori. Sekarang sekitar jam 5:30 sore. Mendung abis hujan, jadi gue nggak akan motret banyak sih. Cuman gue lagi ngelot film Superia 200, lebih tepatnya film Infinity Oxy. Mungkin nanti agak malaman gue bakal ngelot Delta 3200, ISO 3200, dan gue rasa cocok sih.
Well, I did not at the end. This is probably my best photo of the day. A photo which in my eyes screams Japan so much. I don't know how to describe it well. I really like the tone, the matching color from the subject's coat and the road sign, the activity that she did, walking her dog, and the fact that the street is nearly empty and no one around except her inside the frame. It's perfect, I think. Man, I really wish I still have this film because look at it. It's so vibrant and full of colors. After strolling around the neighborhood, I went straight to the station to go to one place that I won't miss to visit in every city. Yes, you guessed it right. It's Heart of. Looking through every Heart of in remote areas is one of the things I miss the most in Japan. I usually visited Heart of during the night after I had done sightseeing. The store and its iconic jingle always welcome me during a cold night in Japan, where I will spend hours searching for things that I actually didn't need. And that's it. I forgot what I bought at the time. But after that, I went straight to my hostel. Along the way, I photographed some of the houses that look interesting during the night with my phone. So whenever I look it up again, I will smile because it's such a pleasant memory. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a like, and if you have any comments, please comment down below. And see you in my next video.